So a great challenge in a modern school kitchen is our convenience food, especially with the loss of fryers in many kitchens. And I'm going to show you a setting today that will really perfectly cook all these sort of items. So here I've got some chicken nuggets. They could be vegetarian. I've got some fish fingers. They could be fish pieces. I've got some chips here, a real challenge in a lot of kitchens. But this setting can be also used for any sort of convenience food, our burgers, our bacon, our sausages, all from frozen. And it's going to cook very, very quickly. We're going to use a very high temperature, but more importantly, because these are a frozen product, initially they're going to put off a lot of steam. And that's what prevents these crisping up. So we're going to use the auto-cleaner system to get rid of that steam and get perfectly good results. You'll hear my oven's now preheated, ready for loading. So I'll take you over to the oven now and show you how I set it up. So you heard the preheat alarm go off, which says my oven is preheated. I'm just going to show you the setting now. I'm going to work here in convection mode. And you see I've set it 240, anywhere between 250. But most important, in my auto cleaner here, I'm going to set this down to 20%. What this is going to do, this is going to remove all that excess moisture and really get these crisp up. Now, for most of the things, the three things I've shown you here, the chips, the fish fingers, the chicken nuggets, are going to cook in around 7 minutes. Obviously, for thicker chips, we're going to go up to about 10 to 12 minutes. You're going to vary this thing. So what I would recommend when you're doing this for the first time, always set the timing low to around 6-7 minutes and then check the product. Once you've got your timing, you can lock that in and every time you're going to know. So I'm going to set my timing here for 7 minutes, lock that in, and I'm going to load my product. You'll notice here in the chips, I'm using a chip basket. This is going to allow that excess steam to escape, but also going to really crisp these up, and it really is a great addition. You can do these in steamer trays, but this is going to give our better results. So I'm going to put these in. I'm going to put these at the bottom because there is going to be some drip there, but my fish fingers I put on a solid tray. You'll notice I'm not using any paper. I'm not a great believer in that. These trays, they are coated so that nothing sticks. But also we use quite high fan speed and any papers tend to get blown around. And finally my chicken nuggets, I'm going to load those in. Close it there, and I'm going to get on with some of the stuff I've got to do. In 7 minutes time I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you the results. Okay, so there's the end of our 7 minutes. Let that steam escape, and I'm going to show you the results. So we did everything the same. So let me first show you those chips, and you can see here straight out, lovely, crispy, crunchy. I'll show you some results when we move over to the counter. Again, I said, thicker chips are going to take up to 10 to 12 minutes. Wedges can be 12 minutes. But you're seeing these results of getting that steam out of the way, and we're getting these perfectly cooked, crispy, juicy chips. When we look at our fish fingers, one of the biggest challenges when we oven cook fish fingers is they'll go a bit stodgy. You can hear here. I don't know, Dan, can we hear that? How crunchy and crispy those are. And perfectly cooked. And you'll see when we break them open that because we've left a little bit of steam in there, we'll have a nice juicy center, perfectly hot. And we've cooked those in only 7 minutes. For our chicken nuggets, one of the biggest challenges we have, normally we'd approach these with a fryer. Often, especially with breaded products, is a challenge to fire. We have to clean the oil a lot more. But by doing them in the oven, we've got perfect results here, but we've got beautiful crispy results here, cooked perfectly, nice and brown all the way through. And these will hold very, very well because we've left enough steam in there to keep them moist in the center. And we'll show you over here. So we've got our fried baked products here. And I said I'd show you just so you can hear that amazing crispiness, but also when I break it up, you can see there, see the steam escaping. Lovely juicy fish there. If I look at my chicken nuggets, again, break it open, you can see there that the center is kept very, very moist. And with our chips, we've got a nice crisp, but what we haven't done is we've not dried out the chips. So again, nice and fluffy in the center. So it's a great setting for any of these convenience products. Talked about bacon, my sausages, even pizzas at this will give nice crisp edges to the pizza, but cook them in very, very short amount of time. We're really talking nothing more than 10 minutes at this setting. And we can load different products at the same time. All these were cooked at exactly the same time, 7 minutes. That's 240 degrees centigrade and with only 20% humidity on the convection mode.